My name is Marcus Leathwood. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Acuity Solutions. We are a Sage business partner in the UK and also have an international presence. From my point of view, there has been a positive transformation. We've seen a level of consistency coming from Sage as a vendor around what we're looking to try and achieve, what they're looking to try and achieve, and how we can collaborate together. I think there's been a more honest conversation that says we as a partner have designed our growth model based around our business capability and our desire to scale. So it's changed some of the way we look at a relationship. It's not, it's more reciprocal. So we're looking at what we want to be able to achieve versus it just being a numbers game coming dictated down from the channel. In a partner ecosystem, the ability for people to be successful and businesses to be successful, it's kind of important that the vendor sets out what are the relevant lanes that people should be playing in. So whether it's who should be talking about product, who should be looking at the different vertical markets that we can engage in, how are we as a partner going to add value to the amount of noise that's in the marketplace, and how can we differentiate ourselves? So we set about a process a couple of years ago, if not more, that says we want to be self-sufficient. We believe that in listening to customers and listening to the noise in the marketplace, that we need to be able to evolve our go-to-market strategies that talk about the value that we as a partner bring, not necessarily just the value that a product brings to market. The first would be opening up the skills they have within their team. From a marketing point of view, this is. That knowledge is something that I don't think it's just me, but I think the entire partner ecosystem would get a huge amount of value from. I think it would also really tie up the collaboration and clarity about how the vendor and channel are communicating to the marketplace. I think that's probably the first thing that I'd really like to see, and it may well be a magic wand, or it may be the silver bullet, or whatever, however you want to describe it. The second one I would say is around the consistency of the messaging, the go-to-market strategy, and the transparency. So that gives everyone within the ecosystem a fair chance. It doesn't matter whether you're a huge partner, a global partner, a local partner. But if there's a transparency and there's an understanding that this is what's coming, then everyone can choose what they are going to do and how they're going to try and amplify that, and how they're going to try and drive greater success from it. So if there's that level of quarterly or half yearly or annually, that visibility becomes really important. So the third one from my point of view is probably around the MDF process, the planning process, and the measurability of that, having a longer vision. A very simple rule book. What is acceptable, what is not. One rule for all. So forget the tiering. Yes, you've got big partners, yes, you've got small partners, but make it really simple. Make it that a one-man band or a 10-man business or a 200-man business have exactly the same rule book. They can't scale as quickly, they can't be as agile, but you know what? It makes it completely transparent. So have that clarity, have that transparency, and stick by it. Have a level of consistency that says this is how we're going to deliver. This is what we want our partners to do and how we want our partners to behave. If everyone then accepts that and starts playing by those simple rules, we will see an acceleration of growth. We will see an acceleration of customer success. So I think transparency and having a really simple rule book that everyone understands and everyone has to abide by is what's going to help us all develop and grow our businesses.